What is up, YouTube? It is Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome to our Week 13 NFL game predictions. I'm only being joined by Isaiah this time, but we got Steven's picks, we got Jimmy's picks, and we have the Bull and Matt on deck, and we are ready to give you guys the Sunday games of Week 13 predictions, starting it off with an AFC South matchup, Texans at Jaguars. Texans coming off a rough one against the Titans. I think they bounce back here. Give me them over the Jaguars, who I think are coming off a bye week, but I don't think it'll matter.
Um, I am gonna take. I'm gonna take the Texans. No Trevor Lawrence, no win.
Jimmy is going with the Jaguars. Steven
Wait for
is
Zaya.
also going with the Jaguars because the Texans
Back
are
to
the
back.
frauds of the week. It worked for him last week on a year that's the fraud's not doing so good, so why not go back to it? Why not go back to it? Um Madden is also going to take the Bull is also going to take the Jaguars. Madden is also taking the Jaguars 31-17. Right, next up we have a matchup. It is the Colts at the Patriots. I'm going with the Patriots in this one. I don't know. I'm feeling them in this one. Kind of a gut feeling. Colts, I'd say, are the better team, but I think Drake May has a good game, and he just wins it. They win it.
Drake may have a good game.
Eh.
I am actually taking the Patriots as well. I was thinking this before you said it. I'm doubling down. Big New England. Both suck.
Jimmy is going with the Colts. Steven is also going to take the Colts. So humans are split. Bo is going with the Patriots. Madden is also going to take the Patriots. 31-28. Alright, next up is a pretty interesting matchup. We have the Chargers at the Falcons. Might be the choke bowl. But, yeah, I feel like both these teams are kind of like are alright, good teams. Falcons 6-5, Chargers 7-4. I think the Chargers are stronger on defense, but Falcons are stronger in offense. I was back and forth in this one. I landed on the Falcons, so not too much of a rhyme or reason. I think this one could go either way, but going with the Falcons.
I am gonna take the Chargers.
Jimmy is going with the Chargers as well. Steven is going with the Chargers. The Bull is going with the Falcons. Madden is going to go with the Chargers. 28-21. Right, next up we have the Seahawks at the Jets. Give me the Seahawks. I'm kind of done with the Jets. They
Yeah,
keep losing.
they've cost me.
Yeah, it's over. They're done. Give me the Seahawks.
I am gonna take the Seahawks as well. They have been the weirdest team I think of all time.
Yeah.
Like they're good, they're bad. I don't know. What's going on in Seattle? Big Geno Smith.
Big Geno Smith and Kenneth Walker.
And DK Metcalf.
Jimmy's going with the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Steven's going with the Seahawks as well. The Boo is going with the Seahawks as well. Oh, but Madden's going with the Jets. And it's a big time 41-14.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers comes back out of nowhere. I feel like that would be too little too late. Alright, next up we have the Titans at the Commanders. Commanders on a little bit of a losing streak. Similar to Pitt. They were seven. I feel like they're like 7 and something. And now they're on a 3-game losing streak. And now 7 and 5. They were 7 and 2. I mean, other than the Cowboys, they had the Steelers and Eagles, so kind of difficult teams. Cowboys, I mean, I don't know what happened there, but I am going to take the Commanders just because I still don't like the Titans. I mean, they had a good game last game, but divisional rival and all that. I think they'll be able to get this one. Yeah, and maybe I don't know if they'll get back going, but give me the Commanders here.
I am going to take Washington again. Or again, I'm going to take Washington as well, I mean.
Jimmy
Probably again for a back-to-back week, sorry.
also going with the Commanders. Actually, I know that off the top of my head, it is back-to-back weeks because you were thinking about the upset, but you were a coward and you would have got it. Remember, I was like, oh, you chickened out.
For real? Who they play?
The Cowboys.
Oh,
Yeah, like
that sucked.
I really want to take the Cowboys, but like it might be over. Steven's also going to take the Commanders here. The Bull is going with the Commanders as well, but Madden is going with the Titans, 34-24. All right, next up, it is our team, our game. We have the Steelers at the Bengals. Fortunately, Steelers lost last week on Thursday night. Short week, a snowy game. I mean, you can make 100 excuses for it, but still kind of a bad loss. I think we bounce back though. I'll give me the Steelers here. The Bengals defense has been struggling. So hopefully, if we can just get Russ and the crew cooking again, we can do something. I do believe the Bengals are coming off a bye week, so that might be something, and they may be more desperate for this one. But I'm going with our boys to get it done. Give me the Steelers.
I am going to take the Steelers as well. Just nothing else to say. You lose to the Browns, you got to come back and get a win.
Mm-hmm.
Tough stretch of the schedule. Can't afford to be dropping games. Bengals aren't the best team.
Jimmy is going with the Steelers. Steven is also going to take the Steelers. The Bull is going with the Bengals. Madden is also taking the Bengals, 44-13. Final 1 o'clock game here. We have the Cardinals at the Vikings.
Apologize.
I was close. It went to overtime. I was close.
You gonna double down?
Listen, just hear me out. I am taking the Cardinals. But the reason for that, it's not because I think they're going to win. It's because I think they're not going to win. I wanted to take the Vikings, but I cannot pick this team. I don't know why. Every time I pick the Cardinals, they lose. I don't pick them, they win. I don't pick them, they're like the greatest team in the NFL. I pick them, they suck. They're the Cardinals. So I don't know. I'm going against myself actually. I did because last week I thought we were looking pretty good. No, lose to the Seahawks 16-6. The week before, I thought the Jets, they're gonna bounce back. No, 31-6 Cardinals win that one. That was weeks before, and then we had the Cardinals beating the Bears 29-9. I don't know if I picked that one or not. They beat the Dolphins. I think I took the Dolphins because I thought they were gonna bounce back. Oh yeah, the Chargers. I picked the Chargers. The Cardinals ended up beating them. I just can't pick this team. I can't pick this team. So I'm not gonna pick this team. I'm going against myself. So the Vikings could very well win this, but I guess I'm getting the upset.
I'm taking the Vikings, of course. Now, the I want to say the Cardinals. I've been going through the same thing with that. Like every time I pick them, they just like they lose. Every time I don't, they win. But I like the Cardinal, or I like the Vikings. I'm feeling good about it. Give me the Vikings, big trust.
Jimmy and Steven are both going with the Vikings as well. Madden is going with the Vikings 28-22, and then the Bull is gonna say the Cardinals. Alright, moving on to the 4 o'clock games. First one up, we have the Rams at the Saints. Give me the Rams, and not only give me the Rams, but I want the spread of Rams minus 2.5. I don't know. I like this spread. I like the same logic as like last week with the Eagles against I think it was the Rams, but I kind of now it's their turn. I like the Rams a lot more than the Saints. I think they'll win this by honestly a lot more than 2.5. Maybe like a at least a field goal, maybe even a touchdown. So we'll see. Not gonna put too much dip on the prediction, but I think they'll get the spread of. They'll cover the spread of minus 2.5. So give me the Rams in the spread.
I am gonna take the Rams as well. I just have a good feeling.
I got a feeling Jimmy's taking the Rams. Steven is also taking the Rams. The Bull is going with the Rams. And we are all in on the Rams. Madden score is 35-25. I'm sorry, 37-25. All right, next up we have the Buccaneers at the Panthers. Panthers are starting to show some promise, and Bryce Young is actually playing all right. At least he did last week. But I still think the Buccaneers are a better team, and they have some bouncing back to do as well. And they're starting it by crushing the Giants. I think they'll take care of business against Carolina. Give me the Buccaneers.
I'm taking the Panthers in this one. Buccaneers secret black magic runs out. Big trust. Panthers, they took it.
Jimmy's gonna go with the Bucks. Steven is also gonna take the Bucks. The Bull is gonna take here the Buccaneers. Matt is also gonna take the Buccaneers, 21-18. Isaiah is an island boy.
It's a good island, big trust. I was high on the Panthers before the year. They're not very high, but they're getting there.
All right, next up we have a pretty good game. We have Eagles at the Ravens. Uh, I'm going with the Eagles in this one. I think they're the slightly better team at this current moment, but I really could see this going either way. I just think the Ravens defense, at least their secondary, kind of prone to some tweakage from time to time. They got the job done against the other hardball, but I think they'll lose this week. So give me the Eagles.
I am taking the Ravens in this one. I think they'll be able to pull it out.
Jimmy.
Can you guys use Deontay Johnson, by the way?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Jimmy's gonna go with the Eagles, while Steven's gonna go with the Ravens, splitting the human beings. The Bull is going to go with the Ravens. Madden is going to make this a three-way split. Very interesting. Going with the Eagles 29-26. All right, last up here we got Sunday Night Football. The 49ers at the Bills. This would have been an absolute banger last year. Now on the 49ers are they're dealing with some injuries. They're a little bit less of a team than they were, but still a decent team. However, I'm going with the Buffalo Bills here. And like I said, 49ers dealing with some injuries. I'm not sure who all is coming back or going to be 100%. Plus, I saw something about there's projected a big snowstorm in Buffalo for this game. So I think the Buffalo Bills have a little more experience in playing in such conditions. Or in general, it could just make the game a little sloppy. So yeah, give me the Bills here.
Same here. I'm going to take the Bills. The 49ers aren't as vaunted. I also think Brock Purdy's hurt, no?
Yeah, he didn't play last week. I'm not sure if he's back or not. Him and Nick Bosa were out last game, and if I knew that, I probably would have took the Packers, but I did not know that, so I guess that's my inability to do research there. Jimmy is going with the Bills as well. Steven is going with the Bills. The Bull is going with the Niners. Madden is going with the Bills as well. 27-17. And with that brings us to the end of the Sunday slate of Week 13. Stay tuned for our Monday Night Football predictions as we complete the week of predictions. If you want to know how we did with these predictions, make sure to watch our Thursday Night Football prediction of Week 14 like we do with this week's. We're going to wrap up how we did and show the overall changes. If you missed that, make sure you watch our Thursday Night Football prediction of this week. With that all being said, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies know that